Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Royal Sussex Live. Welcome, one and all. Let's see who's here. There we go. Oh, hi. Hello, hello, Lydia. I was about to say hello, Hydia. Oh man. Hello, Lydia. Welcome, Karen, M, uh, Gwendolyn Daniel, Legs, Dari Wiley, Don Robinson Gale, Sharon Davis, hi. Uh, let's see, Berta Sanchez. Hi, Berta. Glad you're here. Fancy, Alita Portraits. Connie Balmer. Diane Baker is here. Kanita Ash. Beverly wants to say hi to a few people. Hi, Beverly Hardy. Zenobia Woods. Pat Pointer. Fancy. Calavetta. Najagu, right? And Charlotte, bonsoir. Vetty is here. Karen, V. Thomas, Kay Costello is here. Humorous TikTok. Hi. I looked at some of the stuff you have over there. It's a lot of fun. Let's see. Carolyn Tubbs and April May. Hi. Sherry Ware, got your message. Let's see. Fancy. Oh, I said that already, didn't I? Okay, I think I'm starting to repeat myself. Black Queen is here. Okay. Oh, what's that you say? Hello? All lovely people on the chat incoming. My mom is visiting, so I'll be on and off here. Okay, nice. Oh, that's nice. I'm glad you have someone to visit with. And a mom. Wow, that is so cool. Well, don't let her hear anything I say because, I don't want her to. I don't want her to get the wrong impression. I'll try to be on my best behavior just in case. Dara Edgehill is here. Hi. Maggie Howe. Lucy Wynn. Hi. Okay, I think we got everybody, right? Cool. Sonia Johnson. Hi. No, I was just about to ask that question. Let me see. There's something to think about. But no, no Church Nelly yet. Yeah. Hi, Betty Glenn, Rosa Roberts, Angela Thomas. Yeah, I don't know that anybody's heard from Church Nelly. Maybe on another platform. Hi, Joan Garcia, Elaine Parker. Yeah, so I don't know. But yeah, that's very curious. Hello, Cookies and Cream. Robert Collins. Oh, it's hot over here. Let's see there. Moisture is where you come from, and all of a sudden preparation drips down your back, out of your neck. Robert Collins, didn't I give you some homework? Did you go and find a Papa Germano? I gotta stop saying that. I wonder if that's weird. Papa Germanos. Yeah, but I guess Rome gets kind of hot. Um, and don't they call the train station instead of terminal, they call it Termini? I think they call it Termini. Really cool station, ultra modern looking. Okay. All right, I think we're good. Okay, Kay Costello, hello. Catherine Whitfield, hello. Oh, that's interesting. Where's my slide? Uh, oh. Got it. Got it. All right. Well, 1 second, you guys. And I will be ready. Hello, Karen. Kim Brown, hello. Okay. Almost there. Anyway, good morning, everybody. I hope you're having a good day so far, or good afternoon, rather. Morning for me, but good afternoon for the rest of you. Okay, let me take that away. And that's coming up. There we go. Pretty. Look at that. Royal Sussex on a blue background. Yeah, I've been playing around with the graphics again. The whole shadow thing, I love that. Okay, so Jennifer Housau, hello. Okay. Oh, really? Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Okay, I'm ready. So, oh yeah, let me see what's coming up. I don't even remember. Oh, okay. So, the squad, as you know, the squad sometimes, um, okay, this is a theory about where we are right now because of the latest slanderous book that has come out. You know, it seems like it would be a negative thing that happened. Hi, Chef Sandy Love, Pam Porter, Catherine Kemp. Hi. Yes, it is. It is very, very. Black Queen. It is. Let me stop for just 1 second here. All right. So this is what's happening. Cue violin, please. It's just so many amazing photos and video of the Duchess, right? It was very tough picking just the right thing for the Duke of Sussex. And the format that I use, it gives you an allotment of time and everything for whatever you're going to add to it. And it's like every time I start, I'm just like, "Oh, wait about what about this photo? And what about that photo? And what about the?" And so it's so overwhelming because it's just so much material there. So it's like I get overwhelmed when I think about it. It took like a whole day to do Ginger Avenger, right? Not that I'm complaining. And so in order to make something like that for our Duchess, it's just like I don't know which photos to choose because it's just so much there. So that's what's been holding me back is that it's a long process and then there's just so much there. And I want to be able to tell the story properly in that little allotment of time. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, it's a format that you use to make a video like Ginger Avenger. And so yeah, trying to put everything just so has been perplexing, and you know it's a big deal when I start pulling out the big words. Perplexed. I'm perplexed. So I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna do it. I have to wrap my brain around it, and it's gonna be a day. It's gonna take a day, but it'll definitely be worth it. And yes, thank you for the reminder. I don't mind the reminder at all, and it is coming. I'm just not sure when, but it is so gonna happen, right? Um, I hope that is satisfactory. Okay, but yes, I haven't forgotten, and maybe I'll take a look at it today. And you know what? Sometimes when you put hold offs as long as I have, when you start doing it again, everything just falls into place. So hopefully that's exactly what will happen. Church Nelly. You know, people have been asking about you. Thank you, Black Queen. Church Nelly, people have been asking about you. I hope you're okay. I thought maybe the juke joint had got raided or something like that, or I don't know, maybe you were in the middle of one of your solos laying across the piano again. I'm just saying. I'm just asking for a friend. And I couldn't be sure what happened, but I hope you're okay. Um, and also when a place is rated, they single out. Well, anyway, you're here, so that's all that's important. Don Robinson Gale, thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you for watching Royal Sussex, and happy Wednesday to you. Oh, it is Hump Day, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, so everybody was asking, what about Church Nelly? And I'm like, oh, let me see. Okay. Well, anyway, glad you're here. All right. So, as I was saying, as I oh, okay. So Delphine, that is Nacho's wife. Maybe she got tired of you making reference to her husband and has done something to your Wi-Fi. We get it. We get it. Okay, glad you're here. Uh yes, of course. Of course. Yeah, and to commemorate. Okay, okay, okay. Let's do that. Um okay, where is it? Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I got it. I got it. All right. Okay, so Church Nelly, this is a little welcome back for you, courtesy of Joe. Hello, Ivy here. Hello, Ivy. Girl, the Duchess of Sussex won. Meet me at the Royal Sussex party. Church Nelly's gonna be there. All right, Ivy out. You know what? I have not come down from my high yet. As you know, oh man, don't you love that little mini church Nelly had a little drink next to her name? Oh man. Thank you, John Garcia. That was a wonderful suggestion. I actually needed that little uplift right now. Uh okay, so we're glad you're okay. And so it was just the issue of your Wi-Fi, and we're happy. We're happy, very happy. Okay, so as I was just saying, that this whole thing with the that dreaded book coming out has actually inspired the Sussex squad to look inward, right? And we are, how do I put it? It's kind of like a pride of lions. After we have slaughtered our prey and our bellies are full, we began to lick the blood off each other's faces. Okay, all right, that's not a good example. It's kind of like it's kind of like supermodels. Yes, we're kind of like supermodels. After a wonderful runway show, we all go out to dinner and enjoy a Tic Tac and a Diet Coke. Okay, maybe that's not good. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. We happy, right? And they're trying to come for our happiness, and they're trying to take down the Sussexes. And of course, we are the line of defense that they didn't count on, the Sussex squad, right? So as you know, as the squaddies, we can dish it out just as well as we could take it. And so take a look at this. I love this. Here's baby, show them this, wind them up with this documentary evidence. Rachel Meghan, Her Royal Highness the Duchess of Sussex, California, United States of America is a birthplace, occupation, Princess of the United Kingdom, right? Princess of the United Kingdom. Maiden surname Markle. Usual address? Well, we won't even get into all that. So this has been making the rounds on the Twitter because just in case the derangers have somehow gotten confused. And as you can see, they let me see, Frogmore Cottage, Windsor Castle. All right, so they put that as the usual address for the child's birth. And then, of course, it looks like the last thing that was added was the name of the Duchess of Sussex. And most likely that's because they weren't quite sure how to complete that part of the form. So it seems as though that was added last. But, excuse me. Um, yeah, so the most important thing that I want to show you, though, is Princess of the United Kingdom. And no matter how much the derangers try to say, oh, they're not royals anymore, that's impossible. Oh, they gave up their titles. That ain't happened either. The titles were taken away. That didn't happen either. They are still very much royals. Harry was born a royal and always will be Prince Harry. I mean, that is pretty much his name. And just so that there's no confusion, Princess of the United Kingdom. That's it. There's no argument or debate about that. Her husband is Prince Harry, and that makes her Princess Henry of Wales. And her job title, Princess of the United Kingdom. Whether she's actually doing royal duties or not, that is a listed occupation on the birth certificate. Too bad, derangers. Get used to it. It's just the way it is. So, this is going to be my new little tool that I use. One of the other things that I used to pull out to, I guess, kind of sock it to the derangers. I used to do that on Facebook. I would go and find a image of the De Beers. Is it De Beers? No, not De Beers. The peerage book. Yeah, the peerage book. I would take a copy of the peerage book, just a photo of it, of course, and I would put that into the comments just to remind them that she's in this book. Her children are in the book. Harry, of course, is in the book, and you are not. As a permanent record. Um, it is a peerage book, and it lists all births, all titles, and everything else that has to do with the aristocrats. It's called the Peerage Book. Burke's Peerage, that's the name of it, Burke's Peerage. And of course, the Duchess of Sussex is in the book. And that's it. And then of course, if you Google the Duchess of Sussex, you can look it up on Wikipedia. It tells you that the Duchess of Sussex is a princess, and that just bothers them. They hate that. They really hate that. So, and because I know it bothers them, that makes me, that is my go-to position, just to shut them down, is to remind them that this is how it is. So, okay, I don't think we having a problem with trolls. If we do, we can shut that down too. So let me know, and we'll take care of it. But yeah, so thank you, squaddies, for making sure that this makes the rounds, because with everything that is going on, yeah, the Burke's Peerage, that's it right there. Burke's Peerage. That is, and the first time I ever heard of the book was because of Mr. Carson on Downton Abbey. He received that as a Christmas present, I think. One of the Christmases, whatever, he received that as a gift, the Burke's Peerage book. Just something for him to, I guess, pass the time with. But yeah, so that was the first time I had ever heard of the Burke's Peerage. And believe it or not, they do have one for United States presidents. There is a like a peerage book, but not really a peerage, but there is a book that lists all the presidents and their ancestors. So they do have like an American version of that. In case you're curious about uh, the whole point of it is that um, it just is a formal record, and it's what, like for instance, if you were traveling about the UK, right, and you found yourself in a spot of trouble and you needed to retreat to a country home or whatever, and you want to go to a family who knows your family, and let's say, without presenting identification, you say that I'm the Earl so and so's nephew or whatever, then they could go to that peerage book and see, if your name is in there. So it is helpful in that way. And also I think it was something of that sort that the Queen and Margaret used when they were curious. Was it the Queen and Margaret? But well, anyway, Margaret, when she was curious about her her two cousins that were in the institution, I think it was some kind of register like that. Maybe not exactly the Burke's peerage, but it was something of that effect, where those cousins or nieces or aunts, whatever they were to the sisters, they were listed as having been born and all that kind of stuff, and then suddenly they disappeared from public view and you never heard from them again. So that is a little something. Not that I'm encouraging you all to go out and make trouble, but it is what it is. Okay. But yeah, so, and then there's this Princess Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, has been trending here in the US every day for weeks. Well, again, because of that dreaded book or books, um, the squad has been striking back. They have been striking back, which, I don't mind taking the fight to the bullies. But that's what's been happening, is that they have been striking back. And I think it's healthy to do that, because you don't want people to just run you over, right? And so after taking so much of it, sometimes you just have to give some of it back. Jacqueline Davies says, "Hello, Baron and Squatties. Wonderful Wednesday, Baron. Judging from their actions, I totally agree with you. The derangers cannot stand the fact. Indeed, Meghan, through marriage, is a princess." Exactly. They can't take it. They can't take it. And yes, let's see, Rochelle. Let me see there. Royal expert, not friends with Meghan and never spoke. Well, the book is full of lies and misrepresentations, which is why it's good that that book is floundering. It's not doing as well as the one that came before it, not nearly as well. And that one, the only reason why she was able to make it all over television is because she's a known commodity in the U.S. But that other person, not so much. So, um, yeah, I think that's the reason why. Uh, but even today, I was looking at a story from the website for the Today Show, and even though it is the Today Show, even though it is an American news agency, the story mentions something about the Sussexes and the Queen, and they got that one of those few pictures where it seems like the Duchess of Sussex may have a bit of a cheeky look on her face, and they use that same. It's like maybe 4 or 5 photos of the Duchess, where out of the thousands, the tens of thousands of photos that she's taken, they have these handful of go-to photos, not just for the Duchess of Sussex, but also for Prince Harry, that they go to these same photos to try to tell the story and build a case against them, as though their children misbehaving or they had it coming. And I'm like, NBC News? You know, it's one thing when you see it in one of the tabloids, but not an American news agency. but yet that happens again and again. Exhausting. So I'm glad that the Sussex squad is taking the initiative to celebrate the Sussexes rather than sit here and wring our hands and despair about how awful it is that this book is out and that person is saying these things. Um, I think it's better just to celebrate them and to call out the lies and just keep moving forward. Hello, thriving with the Sussexes. The haters will never be Harry's wife. They'll never be called a princess, duchess, baroness, countess, or queen by default. Intelligent, beautiful. The only name they'll have is Deranger and Hater. Well, I can think of a few names to add to that. Thank you so much for your comment. I can think of a few names to call them. I probably shouldn't say it on air though. Okay, another content creator. Hello, Claire Kane. The only people buying the nonsense written in that book are Meghan haters who are always trying to find anything negative written about Meghan. There are so many lies that have already been debunked. Yes, and the squatties have been actively like picking that stuff apart and bringing receipts. I mean, I've shared a few of them in the past few days. But hi, Anastasia. But the squatties have been bringing the receipts. Thank you so much for your comment. Okay. All right. So this is one I've never seen these photos before, and you can see it right there. Thank you. What is that? MX May. What's that? Oh, Megan, well, okay, I guess that spells Meghan Markle. Let me see. Megan signing autographs for fans in 2013. Never saw this before. And so that's why I say it's been a lot of fun the past few days that people have like um, gone into high gear and just started putting stuff out there, things that I've never seen before. Um, oh, let me see. Denise Miller, what are you saying here? We need to shut down those in the U.S. media spewing this garbage. Well, we did shut down one of them. I mean, shut them down so bad they can't even find their eyelashes. Yes, and because of the journalistic standard and code of conduct, they actually shut themselves down. But we have made our voices heard, and it at least I can think of at least one or two, maybe two, that have rendered themselves obsolete, useless, redundant. They're not seen anymore, and that is due in part to the squad, not completely because of the squad, but I would have to say that the squad has been instrumental. And the only thing is, we have, you know, called out certain people and told them exactly how we felt, and in some cases, they have uh, taken action, and now you don't have to be bothered with them anymore. So when they make those little snide comments, they can do it exclusively on British television, or they can do it in Australia. There's a lot of places on Australian television where that even, and you know what? I think the Australian media is even worse than the British media, especially the morning TV. I mean, both are equally bad when it comes to bashing the Sussexes. No, that's not true. I think that the Australian television is worse, especially when they do the big phony, sarcastic comments, and it's disgusting. It's disgusting. And I have to say too, the American 60 Minutes would never stoop as low as some of the having Thomas Markle featured on Australian 60 Minutes. That was disgusting. You, if they ever had to, um, tell that story, or they felt compelled to tell that story, it would be done in such a quality way. It would not be in a very tabloid like way, such as it is on Australian television. I'm so disappointed with that. So disappointed with Australian morning TV. And it you could really put the blame on Murdoch and his kind. They have really corrupted morning television in the UK. I'm sorry, not just in the UK as well as in Australia. Totally corrupted it. Thank you. Let's see. You spare and ignore it when the enemy knocks on your door. You never answer it. Well, Mary H. You probably didn't see the video on the Twitter where they have was it Elsa from Frozen? And she's like, "Do you want to build a snowman? Can you build us?" And then they have the voice of not a cartoon character board. I don't know where they got this voice from, but she's like, "Get off my porch." I watched that video probably 50 times. The first time I saw it, I laughed so hard I could not breathe. It was so funny. But yeah, I think if you answer the door like that, they'll never come back. But if you haven't seen the video, you probably wouldn't get the reference. But for those of you all who have seen the video, one thing is for sure, you'll never forget it. Really? It's 1,000 people in the chat? Wow. Oh, okay. Thank you. Don't forget to hit the like. Make sure you are subscribed. Do you guys know that pretty soon Royal Sussex is creeping ever so close to 17,000 subscribers? Can you believe that? Already 17,000. Well, I think it's about maybe 300 away. But yeah, the we're very close. So yeah, if you're not subscribed, if you're watching on television every day, take the time to subscribe. It helps out so much. So yeah, please do that. Make sure you are subscribed to Royal Sussex. Okay, let me see how many we're at now. Let's see how many subbies there are. Huh. Wow. Okay. So it is 16,725. So yeah, subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. All right. And a whopping let me see how many views is it? Let me see how many views there are. Royal Sussex has shut the front door. It's almost 8 million views. 7,859,542 views. So we can round it up, right? So almost yes. Anyway, gosh, I've never had that many people hear me sing before. But and really, if there's any fairness in this world, that many people should never hear me sing again. Okay, so moving on, moving on. All right, this is really cool. So I paired these two photos up because the other thing that has been kind of a thing on the Twitter is the hair because the Rangers love to attack the Duchess's hair. And so one thing about black hair, it's not that you're limited to what you can do with black hair. It's the thing is you can almost do anything with black hair. As you guys may know, if you are a fan, thank you, Rose McIntosh. Thank you so much. If you are a fan of Oprah Winfrey, then you know that Oprah has had some. I think Andre was the hairdresser, and of course, Oprah said, I would have never had this hair if somebody else wasn't doing it for me. And so Oprah's hair had gotten very long and thick and lush. And so it's not that there's limitations to black hair. The thing is, it's just so much more that you can do with it. And so, as the Duchess of Sussex found out growing up, that the hair is actually such a blessing because when she chooses to wear it straight, which she does most times, it is very thick and full of volume and such. And most of the time, she just goes for the simple bun, which is smart to do because number one, it's healthier for your hair overall. To process your hair in such a way can be damaging long term. So she's done a great job. Yes, Andre Walker. I remember that. Andre Walker. Um, can be damaging over time. And then I think she uses some kind of serum on her hair, but yeah, so it's not the little wiglets or whatever they call those things. It's not the wiglets or anything like that. That's the Duchess's hair. And she ought to be very proud of it. Um and who knows, one of these days she may go back to the other style. She famously said that when she wore it in that crimped style. At one time, she had kind of tried to get that Andy McDowell hair, and it backfired epically. It kind of turned into, I think she said the kids at school were calling her Krusty the Clown, which I thought that was so funny. The Krusty the Clown thing, that was my best day since Christmas when she said that. Um, And what I love about that is that she didn't take herself so serious that she couldn't laugh about it herself. So that was very cool. All right, let me keep it moving here. Oh man, yeah, I love that comparison to Krusty the Clown. All right, let me. Okay, I wanted to show you. Oh, there it is. I need to get back over here. All right. Uh, what is that? Wigisha? uh, Church Nelly, to whom do you speak? I don't know who that is. Please let me in. Um, okay, now, okay, there has been speculation that I won't show the person's identity, but there's another duchess. I won't show you her face because I don't want to cause embarrassment. But there is another duchess that has often been accused of wearing those little wiglets, giving her hair more volume. And so there's like an inconsistency to the, shape and texture of her hair, where at one level it seemed kind of like a little muskrat brown or something. And then at another area, it looks different. And so there is speculation that their hair is being enhanced, which is fine, if that's what you want to do to your hair, then that's on you. And of course, I'm not petty, so I'm not going to share that information. So that's why I'm not showing you her true identity. See, I'm being very fair. I'm not sharing that person's identity. Um, if they are using clips or whatever, that's their affair. Because I'm too sophisticated and yeah, a little muskrat brown. Yeah, a little muskrat. I don't know what else you call it. But it's a color that almost does not exist in nature, but yet it's there. So that's all. But again, I want to conceal that person's identity. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say about that. I think. Okay, and so um, the other is, of course, the most recent trip. Three different looks within, I guess, 48 hours. Again, again, because of the intense criticism and the outright lies from that book, instead of retreating and getting super defensive, we're just celebrating. And I think that's the best thing to do, is not to give in to that. All right. So next on the docket, uh, hit it, Annie. Let's see, on August 4th through September 15th, you are cordially invited to participate in Sussex Squad fundraiser benefiting the young people of Cintabale in a joint birthday celebration for Princess Meghan and Prince Harry. See, there it is in print, Princess Meghan. Compassion in action, service is universal. Now, how that's taking place, I don't know, because I keep seeing these pop up, but I haven't seen any type of link or anything like that. So I don't know if that's forthcoming, but I suppose it is. When I know more, then I will share it with you guys. But in the meantime, I don't know how we're supposed to, because I mean, I would imagine that if it's coming from the Sussex squad, that it will, yeah. So this was all I found. I haven't found any more information about it. And then not all of the, you know, notifications like this, that not even all of those look alike. So, but it does have the dates between the Duchess's birthday and Prince Harry's birthday. I believe that's right. So the Duchess's birthday is August 4th, and then Harry's is September 15th, right? So, um, if you know more about that, please share with us right now. But in the meantime, um, that is something that we can look forward to, is that there is going to be a birthday celebration, which is cool. So I suppose in the near future there will be a link or uh, an event or something where we could. Okay, so I'm looking at another one here. Let me see, and this one is from Sussex Community Events. Am I even following that? Yeah, I am following that one. Okay. We will honor Prince Harry and Princess Meghan's lives of universal service for their birthdays. Sussex Squad fundraiser will help to empower the young people of Centrevale with education, healthcare, and skills to lift themselves out of poverty as well as others in their community. And all right, otherwise, essentially the same information, but it doesn't say how to help yet. So yeah, just give it some time. Wig Isha, Wig Isha. Wig Isha. Well, hey B10 pal, Church Nelly, you're back. You're not holding anything back, so that's reassuring. You had all of us worried. Um, Okay, I believe they're holding off including the donation link. So the deranger. Oh, very good, Sherry. Thank you so much, because I wasn't sure about that, and I was trying to find more information. So, all right, thank you. When I know better, I will share. In the meantime, just so that you guys know that that is forthcoming. Um, well, that's something to look forward to. Again, we are not going to take these things, you know, laying down. We're still mixing it up, and I'm glad for that. April May says, "What I will say to non-black folks that ask why Megan doesn't wear her hair natural is, why do straight hair women do curling irons to change the texture of their hair? Are they ashamed of their hair?" Oh, that's a good question, April May. Um, you know, it's kind of like people that are very fair want to tan, and people that are very tan, or should I say, some people want to lighten their skin. I guess it's a personal choice, you know. But let's face it, 90% of the time, if not more, the Duchess has her hair in a bun. It's just is a mood. I think if for the Duchess, that sets a mood for her on to have her hair down. But look at there. Most of the time, she spent like what is it? 48 glamour filled hours, more or less, in New York with her hair in a ponytail. So, I don't think that the Duchess wants to be this 24-hour a day um uh what do you call it? Mannequin. I don't think she wants to be around the clock mannequin. She has so much more going for herself that she doesn't have to do that. She just doesn't need to draw attention to her hair to be noticed. And she doesn't always want to be noticed. And not to disparage anybody, but I'm just going to use this random photo as a I'm going to use this random photo as a example. Now, obviously, this is a person who wants to bring a certain amount of attention to their hair, and maybe they need that. But Megan doesn't need that, so she doesn't trade on her hair. She just, she goes about her business. She wears very comfortable clothes most of the time. She's not a slave to fashion or anything like that. So um, that's why I'm just using this random individuals, um, you're this random person to make that point. It's not like you know what I'm trying to say. Let me see. Okay, perhaps there's another way I can put that. Let me think. But yeah, so it'd be different if that's the only way, if that was the only way the Duchess of Sussex went about, but it isn't. She has so much more going for her, so um, I don't think it matters. Let me see here. Is this what I'm looking for? Okay, okay, yeah. So there's another way to say it. Let me do this. Oh, there it is. I think Maggie Smith
It's a
put it best,
conspicuous person designed to stick out.
right? So listen to Maggie Smith. Maggie Smith said it best in the and thank you for your comment, April May. But Maggie Smith said it best in the movie Sister Act.
That is a conspicuous person designed to stick out.
What is it, Maggie?
That is a conspicuous person designed to stick out.
Yeah, so that is a conspicuous person designed to stick out.
That is a conspicuous person designed to stick out.
Right. And that's this random photo of some anonymous person is obviously a conspicuous person that is designed to stick out. Well, the Duchess of Sussex is not going for that. So anyway, thank you, Maggie Smith. You have been very helpful. Um, okay. Uh, Gail Tapscott, thank you so much for the super sticker and happy Wednesday to you. Thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. And remember, Gail, just
Designed to stick out. That is a conspicuous person designed to stick out.
I love I love Maggie Smith saying that. If you remember in Sister Act, she said that about Whoopi Goldberg when she took a look at her with that big hair and gold lame. She said, "That is a conspicuous person designed to stick out." Oh man. Anyway, thank you all for allowing me to indulge myself with that because I think that is so funny. Okay, it's just a matter of woman, both black and white, warning Oh, that is wanting, I bet, to do different styles with their hair. It doesn't matter what color or texture your hair is, just doing something different. Exactly. Like I say, it suits the mood, whatever suits your mood. Thank you so much for your comment. Let me see. I wear mine both curly and straight, both. I'm sorry, but personally, I prefer to wear it straight because it's too much work for me. Thank you, Anastasia Isabella. Appreciate that comment. And let me see here. That is a conspicuous person designed to stick out. Now I'm going to be saying that all day, right? That is a conspicuous person designed to stick out. Hi, everyone. I am here, but may have to drop off ahead and not making it live chat. Oh, okay, Denise Taylor. Thank you so much. All right. And Verda Sanchez says, with curly hair, it is so much work. You have to wet it every day and put a moisturizer, cream, conditioner in it to make the hair not fly away. Let me see. When you have kids and you have a career, you can hardly find time. Thank you, Verda Sanchez. Right, and I'm pretty sure most people don't have a team of people to put wiglets or whatever those things are and all that kind of stuff. Most people have things. Most people work. Most people don't grab a bag of goodies and go hop on a helicopter and hop from one house to the other and you know play cat and mouse with the help and stuff like that. Thank you, Verda. Why do people reduce this Duchess Meghan hair? They don't have anything to say, so they talk about her hair. Maybe they should talk about her charities or the Duke of Sussex charity. Exactly, Ma Jones. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. And once again,
It's a conspicuous person designed to stick out.
okay, y'all, that's the last time. Promise. I just. Oh man. Okay, okay. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Hello, Denise Taylor. Thank you so much for the super sticker. And that is a wonderful super sticker designed to stick out. Uh, I can't stop. I cannot stop it. But anyway, thank you so much. And thank you for watching. Almost did it again. Royal Sussex. Royal Sussex. Thank you. Oh, man. uh, is that tape? I didn't notice. I thought they were just showing. Oh, you mean that little squiggly white line? Oh, is that what that is? They use tape? I didn't know that. Whoever this anonymous person is, I did not realize. Okay. Oh, thank you, Sylvia Fielder. Thank you so much. I didn't notice that, but thank you. I'm being sarcastic. Of course, I saw that. Oh man. Oh yeah, you know what? The Duchess of Tights thing that has been trending. That's why it's not good to get the squad all wound up. I have been trying to avoid talking about that because I'm afraid of how far this will go. And because of that, there has been a lot of ooh, I don't even know if I could share those photos, but there have been some pretty frightening photos that have been shared. Um, that you could only share on Twitter, I'm afraid. But yeah, there has been some pretty interesting photos that have been shared. I'll just say that of the Black Cab days. Yeah, of the Black Cab days. That's all I'll say about that. Those London nightclub days, the photos. The Okay, that's it. That's all I'll say about that. I used to straighten my hair and now I don't. I wear my naturally wavy hair and I love it. Uh, to each their own. Yes, thank you, Kate. Kate. Wait, sorry, Kate Herrera. Sorry about that. All right. Well, this is interesting, but I tell you, I watched a documentary one day where they said that Brazilian women of color, Brazilian women of African descent to be exact, have been fighting against their hair for a long time. And finally, this some hairstylists that are also themselves of African descent have actually directed their customers, or I'm sorry, encouraged their customers to go with natural hair instead of using all the processing and colors and using the different hair care products. She has been encouraging customers, this one particular one I saw, and so they are seeing the value of that because they're spending less money, right? They're getting their hair washed and conditioned and moisturized and stuff like that in a salon setting with ideal products to maintain their hair, and they're embracing their blackness. That's the only way I can put it. And there it has been in recent years a black is beautiful movement in Brazil, and since that has happened, when they look at the statistics, more and more people are calling themselves of African, or referring to themselves as of African descent, than has been for a long time, because there's a lot of people. Um, I know that I think that they use some different names for your different shades of blackness in Brazil. I don't know exactly what they are, but I've heard that before. And so now people are just like, okay, I'm black, I'm African, I'm of African descent, I'm a black Brazilian. Now there's more and more people who have embraced that, which is so much more healthier than to try to assimilate yourself in a way where you obviously are going to be rejected and seen as less than by the power elites, which are predominantly European. I mean, it's just you're working so hard for something that it denies your black heritage, which it can only cause more problems, I think. So, I mean, it's good to embrace all of your ancestry, but at the same time, in society, we know that as people of African descent, we don't have that luxury to, as they say, pass. No matter how much percentage of black you are, at some point, somebody's going to remind you, you ain't one of us. And it's just how society has been functioning in for a long time. So I was glad to see that they have that Black is Beautiful movement, that they're embracing their blackness, especially when you consider that the predominant race in Brazil is mostly of African descent. There's more black. Do you know there's more black people, more African people in Brazil outside of Africa than any place else? That includes the United States, although it may not seem like that. But there are more people of African descent in Brazil than any place else outside of Africa. 200 million Brazilians, and most of them are of African descent. And a lot of people don't know that, but it's true. But yet, when you look at the magazine stand, you don't see you don't see that majority of blackness. You see the majority of European. That is what sells. So, um, if you think any parts of that or any bits of that may be inaccurate, please share. Let me see. I've seen some photos of black Brazilians from the 1800s, and they were gorgeous. Heck, they are gorgeous now. Well, yeah, yeah. Um, I um, I went to Sao Paulo, and I think it was 2019. And Sao Paulo is like the New York of Brazil. It is, very business orientated. not so much for tourists, I think. And but like any black person outside of my neighborhood, the first thing I'm looking for is, okay, how many black people here? Where's the sisters and brothers? That's the first thing I'm looking for. And yes, there were plenty. There were plenty. And I think because of the part of town where I was staying, I didn't see as many, but it was just like being in any big city in the US. We were everywhere. So that was nice to see. Thank you so much for your comment. Uh Church Nelly. Church Nelly, who you after this time? Let me see. Need to be arrested for bad taste and stupidity. Police help. You want to call the police on them, Church Nelly, just because they stupid and got bad taste. If you insist, if you insist.
Police! 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 Help! Police! Help! Police! Help! Help! Police! Help!
Okay, if you insist. Oh man.
Police! 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 Help! Police! Help! Police! Help! Help! Police! Help!
I wonder if anybody even knows what started that. I love the way the people on the train are just looking like, what? Oh man. Oh man. Well, they won't do anything. They never do anything to anybody. Like when they well, let me put it to you like this. Uh the did I share that? Yes, I did. There's a video. I can't share it here. At least I don't think I can. But they called out the police about a lot of the inconsistencies and such. And it was, oh man, what is the name of that video? Let me see if I still I can let you listen to part of it, but I don't think I can share the actual video though. Although I think I can, but as I'm not sure, I probably shouldn't. But it was really interesting the people that they were calling out. To have a listen to this. I won't play the whole thing, but just part of it.
Patsy Stevenson, that's me in the picture. I was at a vigil for Sarah Everard, who a week earlier had been murdered by serving Metropolitan Police Officer Wayne Couzens. I was arrested by two of Couzens' colleagues, but what happened to me is nothing compared to what countless others have experienced at the hands of the Met. Let's start in 1993. While waiting at a bus stop with a friend, 18-year-old Stephen Lawrence is stabbed to death in a racist attack by a gang of white youths. The very next day, a list of the accused killers is posted anonymously in a phone box in the area. But despite positive identification in an ID parade by a witness to the killing, racism, corruption, and incompetence, we'll see the killers walk free and Scotland Yard cover up its failings. 6 years after the murder, a major public inquiry into the failed investigation finds that the Metropolitan Police is institutionally racist. Met Commissioner Paul Condon resists calls to resign but leaves the force the following year. 2005, Brazilian plumber Jean-Charles de Menezes is shot in the head 7 times by Metropolitan Police officers at Stockwell Underground Station after he was mistaken for a terrorist. Scotland Yard then instigates a sophisticated cover-up. The Metropolitan Police claims de Menezes.
Okay, so anyway, I don't know how I can leave a link for that, but I will try and see if I can leave a link for that on the community tab. I want to see if I can, because it's only in a Twitter format, but if I can find that link on the YouTube, I will try to share that with you. But someone took, you know how they have those outdoor projectors where you can like project the image on the side of a building? So that clicking sound you heard, that was the speaker clicking through the various incidents and cases and such involving the Met Police and so on. So very interesting. And I'm like, wow, that type of brutality and mistreatment sounds like the United States to me. If it wasn't for the fact that I knew that it wasn't the United States, I'd be like, what city was that? Because I would have thought it was here. So, as much as we think that that type of brutality and such is unique to the United States police when it comes to people of color, it certainly is not. Okay. Ginger Snap says, yes, it surely does. Mary, oh, that was Mary H. Okay, I'm not gonna mess with that. And here, Pam Porter, hair for let me say, hair political is more than just hair. Going natural makes a statement. Going natural takes work. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Thank you so much for your comment. Thriving says Afro Brazilians is my ancestry DNA, but a small percentage. Very cool. Thank you for sharing that. Uh, oh boy. And I tell you, when you go to Brazil, make sure you wear your stretchiest pants because the food is so good. They love to eat in Brazil and they just keep pushing cheese and meat and cheese and meat. I mean, everything is meat and cheese and and then of course there's a Japanese population there, so they actually have some very innovative sushi in Brazil. So pretty much anything you want to eat, but just lots of it and great varieties to try and such. I had a hot dog there that I can't even describe, but I'll try to share that with you and toward the end. Oh my goodness, that was the best hot dog I ever had in life. I promise you, it was the best hot dog I ever had in life. Elaine Parker, thank you so much for the super sticker. Happy Wednesday to you, and thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex, and thank you for being a member. Um, Yes, very true. There were more African slaves sent to Brazil than in the U.S. Very true. Okay, hi everyone. Sorry, Baron, but natural hair can be expensive. I had to change to natural, but it has been hard because I have what is that 4C hair? I finally have learned how to do it. I have 4C hair. What is that? Fancy wholesome. Anyway, thank you for your comment. But yeah, it. I mean, depending on what style you want, it can always be expensive. Hair is very expensive, and a very emotional issue for women of color. So if you're not a person of color, don't touch their hair. Otherwise, do, do not touch a sister's hair because that ooh, don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. And that is because Portugal was one of the first countries to participate in the African slave trade. Yes, Nazuri, yes, that is very true. Thank you so much for your comment. Reba Henderson, yes, yes. And just like with immigration in the United States and immigration in Australia and so many other places, once they realized that the balance of people of color was increasing, then suddenly it was just like, ooh, what, you from Poland? Come on over here. Ireland? Come on over here. What? What'd you say? You're from Montenegro? Get in here. Yeah, they were importing people from Eastern Europe. That's why there's so many Greek people in Australia. Greek, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's a very large population of uh, I'm sorry, Greeks in Australia because they felt as though it was like too much Asian blood flowing in. And of course, people from other places. But yeah, so that's one of those desperate things is that they start importing people from Europe. But the problem for a lot of the European countries is now that so many of them have a zero birth rate, that's why there's this Western uh, panic, as I call it, the Western panic, that countries that are predominantly European feel as though they are losing, and that they are, I guess, becoming too colorful, for lack of a better word, because amongst the prosperous nations, there's always a low birth rate, just like Japan, a very low birth rate. Now, there's a way to combat that, and that is to pay people to have children. Just pay people to have children, and you won't have a problem. Wink, wink. Thank you for your comment, Trish Nelly. What I want to know is who the heck died and made psychotic and neurotic the wedding police? Uh, Trish Nelly, you come back feistier than ever. Thank you so much for that. Yvonne Clark, welcome. I didn't know you were here. Did you know that 80% of the slaves went to Brazil? I did not know that. I knew it was a high number, but not 80%. Well, that explains the very large population of Africans in Brazil. If they ever, using those different names for different skin tones is one reason why they have not had much political power there, is because that is used to categorize and separate people. If there was ever, because in the United States, for the most part, we don't do all that quadroon, octoroon, and all that kind of stuff. You're black, you're black. If you're mostly African, if you're a little African, you're just black. And that is one of the reasons why there has been this large voting block. And I'm going to tell you something. This is another little factoid. No Democratic candidate or Democrat candidate can find their way into the White House unless the most loyal voting bloc, the black woman, unless that black women are voting for you and you're a Democrat, you ain't gonna make it. And so that was the problem with Bernie Sanders, is that there was so much confusion about that. But Bernie Sanders did not really court the black woman's vote. And that was a mistake. He did not court the black woman's vote. Black women were unanimously loyal to Hillary Clinton. Um, and that is because Hillary Clinton, whatever you think of her, she's always courted that vote. Even before she was a politician, she always courted the vote. So nobody knew Bernie Sanders, and Bernie Sanders did not actively court the black woman's vote. And also, Bernie Sanders did not think he would ever get that close. Plus, Bernie Sanders was not registered in the state of New York because he didn't expect that he would make it that far. So he didn't even register himself in the state where he was born, which was odd. But that was only part of his problem. The major thing is you don't win the White House as a Democrat without the African American woman's vote. It's just not possible. They vote as a bloc about 95% most elections. 95%. So hear ye, Democrat. If you want to stand a chance, do not ignore the sisters. Otherwise, you are going to find yourself crying like a rat eating onions. Tashmack says, I disagree, Baron, to use the term blackness regarding being natural. My blackness uh, doesn't decrease if I straighten my hair. I don't even remember what I said. Let me see. I have a right to choose my. I don't get the reference. But okay, I don't know. But okay, I'll accept that. That's okay. Cool. Thank you for your comment. Let me see. Do they really April May? Oh, that's for April May. Let me see what else we got here. I don't know if black people should yell for. Oh man. I believe that was a Chicago train, and overnight and early mornings on the Chicago trains is quite colorful, to say the least. I didn't know Church Nelly wasn't well. I thought Church Nelly Wi-Fi had given out or something like that. Anyone else looking forward to plans for the upcoming Cambridge PR stunt? They may think holding it in the winter will just well, they're going to Boston, right? Which is Boston, right? Which has a reputation for being Boston. And for that reason, they should fit in perfect, like a hand to the glove. Um, it is logical for one good reason. Earth shot, moon shot. It is a direct reference to John F. Kennedy's plans to put a man on the moon. And so they are going to. Well, as a matter of fact, I was going to talk about that later, actually. So let me finish here with the comments, and then I'm spending a lot of time on the comments, aren't I? It's been interesting, though. Uh, okay. Let me see here. Some homeless man tried to lie and claim that poor guy couldn't take it anymore. Working 14-hour shift had to deal with that. Of course. Oh, okay. Uh, oh, is that what happened on the train? Is that what you're saying? Is that from the train incident? Because that sounds like that's what it would be. Let me see. Black people, the whites would realize no matter what, we are the majority. Um, I believe the whites are very scared of us, but we're not the enemy. They are enslaved. Well, that's an interesting way to put it. Okay. Let me see. Let me see here. Joan Garcia, this will be the last one, then I'm going to move on. Baron, I'll never forget Oprah on her talk show years ago had three whites who said they know black women want to be them. Really? That sounds a bit familiar. Of course, another show with three black women said it straight. Wow. I want to say I remember that one. And I watched so many of the Oprah Winfrey shows, but I can't think of it exactly. And Oprah doesn't allow us to have access to the older videos. So thank you so much, Joan Garcia, but I don't remember that one. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the comment. All right. Uh, Let me move on here. Oh, let me see. Hi, Baron. Did you buy a $1 billion ticket so that you can move to Montecito where there are no leaks? I didn't hear about that until last night. And someone asked me, "Did you buy a ticket?" I'm like, "Why? What is the lottery big? They almost $1 billion." So yes, I'm gonna have to go and buy some tickets and everything. And yes, I will probably move to Santa Barbara to Montecito, where of course, as you say, there are no leaks in Montecito. All right. Thank you so much. And how did I get back here? And also, thank you for the super sticker. Thank you for watching Royal Sussex. All right. Okay. Oh, yeah. Why did I do that? Oh, okay. All right. I was about to say, why did I do that? All right. Pippo, not Pippo. I must be thinking hippo. Let me try it again. Pippa Middleton has named her newborn daughter Rose. As it emerges, she's planning to copy Jeremy Clarkson's diddly squat farm at her own 77-acre Berkshire plot. I have no idea what that means, but Pippa Middleton what I keep saying Pippo, Pippa, not Pippo, Pippa. Pippa. Yes, that's it. Pippa. Um, okay. Pippa Middleton has given birth to a daughter who they have named Rose. Rose is the third child between Pippa, 38, and her husband, James Matthews, 46. Now, that James Matthews, he's a billionaire, right? Okay. Okay, let me see. And then you can see right there. I love well, anyway, the with the blue top on, I looked at that photo and I'm just like, that must be the look that you get when you find out that your niece's name is Rose. Your new niece, her name is Rose. Um, ah, I thought that that would be the look. I thought that would be the look. Anyway, very cool. Um, What is this? Baron, I am tired of you telling black women how to wear their hair. I am half black and half white Italian. I will always keep my hair slick and luxurious, never black because it's not pretty. Um, I didn't know I had told anybody how to wear their hair. Are you saying me individually, or I don't think I've told anybody how to wear their hair? Oh well. Thank you for your comment. All right. We discussed the upcoming fundraiser. Yes, sir. Oh, okay, that's for Rohini. All right, moving on. Moving on. Let me see. And Sheila says, oh, there we go. Sheila Campbell says, Baron, it is the Portuguese who began the African slave trade. Even the Dutch was there before the English. It was the Portuguese king who constructed white skin white skin superiority over black skin inferiority. Um, okay, I don't know when that started, but I do know that the Portuguese were like the first European country to actually, like for instance, the Portuguese flag. I do know that that weird thing that's on the Portuguese flag, that kind of golden shaped thing. That is some type of navigation tool. It's a compass of some sort, and yeah, that is the reason why that's on their flag, is because of their history of the waves. Uh, and Thriving says, "Thank you for your comment. I think some are misunderstanding the hair topic. You didn't say anything negative about black hair. Thank you. Would you say that again? Because I'm just like, why is it so weird all of a sudden? Now, if you guys have just come into the conversation, yo, okay, I'm sorry. I'll take that away, Ginger Snap. I know it's scary. If you guys have just stepped into the conversation, um, uh, all I can say is if you don't know where it started, then I'm not sure that you let me see. Okay, let me see here. Yeah, I don't know. I All I can say is go back and listen to it again. Um, I thought we were just having a conversation, but honestly, I don't care what anybody does with their hair. Not my call. Yeah. Yeah. th- Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it looks like names that I'm familiar with, but I don't know. If they misunderstood, then, sometimes people hear what they want to hear. Oh, really? To release their detainees, including professional basketball. Yeah, it was just a matter of time before that happens. There's a Russian like arms dealer or something like that that they want to swap. So I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. And just because the person has been sentenced, 99% of the cases in Russia end with a conviction. And so it's kind of like if you're arrested, it's almost a certainty you're going to go to jail. But they're going to do a swap. That's what they've done in the past, and they'll continue to do that. So it's like a little game that the two governments play back and forth with each other. So I figured she'd be out sooner rather than later. Okay. Yeah, right. All right. So I think we'll just move on. All right. I hope we're good, everybody. And again, if there's something you're not clear about, go back and listen to it again. I know sometimes people get sensitive and they hear what they want to hear, and they hear one part of it and they're done. I don't know. I'm not going to labor over it. Yeah. Let me see. Oh, okay. Good. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, let me see. Oh, yeah, likely. Yeah, and you know what? That happens. Let me see, but she Okay, let me get her off of there. All right. Oh, oh yeah. So, I found this. This guy, he actually died in 2018. And you know what? I forgot his name just that fast. But he is very accomplished at painting portraits, the most flattering. He's more flattering than any of the ancient artists of, like, say, the Middle Ages and beyond. Like, especially he's okay, he's more flattering than a Renaissance artist. He painted the portrait there on the left, which looks nothing like, and I do okay, maybe the hair looks nothing like Catherine the Great. And then over on the right side, this artist was actually a friend of Katie's. Isn't that like a friend? They'll screw you every time, won't they? He's actually a friend of Katie's, and that portrait is one that you rarely ever see. It is an official portrait. It was in the National Gallery, although I heard that unless you are an employee and you're going to the employee cafeteria, you're not likely to ever see that painting because I think it was removed from public display and for good reason. But the artist was trying to capture the essence of Catherine, and this explains why she smiles a lot. I'm not being critical. I'm just saying, Mariah Carey has a good side that she prefers. George Michaels has had a good side he preferred. And so, when you know yourself, right? And so this is a painting that was supposed to be something to endure the ages, but oh, anyway, it looks very, very haunting. It's like you buy an old mansion and you step into like the upstairs parlor, and of course you've already like, taken a look at the rest of the house, and then when you walk in that room, you see that painting and go, "Nope." You look at that painting and just go, "Nope." Oh man, nope. I mean, you just push right past the real estate agent. Nope. Oh, anyway, I don't know where this. I tried to figure out where this guy got his money from, but apparently he lived in Palm Springs, and so he was friends with a lot of rich people, including one of the last paintings, of course, was Donald Trump. He painted Princess Grace of Monaco. He had a lot of wealthy friends. He even has painted Elvis of all people. I think the first time he took a brush to a famous person was back in the 1950s, and they're over flattering, too idealistic and such. But So that was his take on Katie. So that was just pure messiness. All right. So I said I was going to talk about the up and coming trip to Boston. And this is it. I hope that someone is going to ask the question about the failures as an eco warrior, even though he's there to give out an award based on the, you know, care of the environment. And the other thing is, I hope somebody's going to ask him about the baby's skin color. I pray that somebody is going to ask him about the baby's skin color. Because if you guys remember, Catherine the Great, Catherine the Great, when they had the G7, G8 summit or whatever in Cornwall, Andrea Mitchell of ABC News kind of cornered the Duchess of Cambridge with a question about Lily, to the likes of which she was fumbling over her words and didn't seem to have a proper answer. So I'm hoping and I am praying that they will ask them the tough questions. There's no reason why they can't or won't. I know the palace is going to try to get ahead of that so that they won't have to listen to Kate stammer her way through. So anyway,
people who aren't necessarily reaching out, who are struggling, who perhaps don't feel they can reach out, or the fact that maybe they haven't realized that addictive behaviors has sort of established.
Have you ever had a dreams that you had you could do so you want him to do you so much you could do anything? Have you ever had a dreams that you want him to do you so much you could do anything?
okay, let me see. Oh, yeah, here we go. Is there sound for this? Now, that was that look she got on her face when they, oh my goodness, I don't think this has any sound. I wanted to share that with you when they asked her about Lily Diana. And I don't think that one has any sound. So let me see if I can find the one that has the sound. Oh man, that would be too much fun. Oh man, I don't. Nope, this one doesn't have sound either. I have that one, and this is that video that was that you can't find it, and I had already made a video about it. So, but otherwise, it kind of came and went really fast because they don't really want people to see it. But as I say, always keep your receipts because you never know when you're going to need them. So keep those receipts. I always try anyway. Well, let me see if I can find it. Uh, oh man, I don't think well, yeah, it's not easy for me for me to find it right now. But oh, that would have been fun. That would have been fun. But don't despair. Don't give up. I'll see if I can find it later. If not, I will find it next time and share it with you. And it's what I'm hoping for when they come to the U.S. is, not to put too finer a point on it, but I just want them to ask certain questions when they go to Boston. Is that selfish or what? I do. I want them to ask certain questions, and I'm hoping for that. Um, hmm. Let me take one more look here. And if not, I'm gonna have to give on that one for now. But I know I have it. Uh, because I made a whole video about it, so I know I have it. But nope, I don't see it. Oh man. All right, that would have been fun. Geo, come on, Geo. I don't see it. All right, guys. Gonna have to pass on that one. Sorry. Uh, and I just saw the darn thing. That's the bad part about it, is I know I just saw it. But okay. Or seen it. Saw it. Okay. And so anyway, let me see if you guys have any comments about Boston. Let me see. Pippa doesn't talk like Kate. She does. She tries to sound posh too, but nobody cares. Let me see. It's on a show talking about Meghan, and she's Karen M. Is that for real? When I saw that on Twitter, and I thought maybe that was some kind of editing or something. I didn't think that was a real video. I because she doesn't mention Meghan by name, I think that someone edited that video. I don't think that's actually, because Wendy Williams trashed Meghan in the past, which is, you know, really disgusting to me, because I hate to see a woman of color trashing another woman of color, especially for the sake of ratings. But I don't think that that's a real video. I think that someone edited the. Yeah, I don't think that's real. I'm scrolling through right now so I can see if I could take another look at it. I didn't even save it because I didn't think it was a true video. Let me see. Yeah, it's not coming up easily. So, but yeah, if you guys have seen the video, please comment. I don't think it's actually a real video. I think someone was just using the words to celebrate Meghan, and that's fine. But I would prefer anybody, well, not anybody, but I would prefer not to connect Wendy Williams to Meghan, especially since she had such a poor opinion about her in the past. That is that is a weird look, and that's why when I saw it, I'm just like, oh, that can't be true. Yeah, but oh, nope, that's not it. I'm scrolling, I don't see it. I wanted to take another look at it, another listen, and I was going to let you guys listen to it as well, but I do not see it. So let me check your comments. Brittany Griner testified to her defense team. Okay. Nope, I don't see where she's being released yet. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Let me get back over here. I'm scrolling through. I'm sorry. Marsha, Wendy Williams must have changed her opinion of Meghan because before she said nasty things about her. I don't think it's a real video. That's the thing, is I don't think that that's a real video. Because I know Wendy is supposed to do a let me just search her name on Twitter and see what comes up. I don't think that's a real video. Yeah, I know she's supposed to do a podcast, right? She's going to do her own podcast now. Oh, man. Now, that thing popped up on Twitter 20 times today. And now that I'm looking for it, I cannot find it. Oh, wait. You know what? Somebody sent it to me. Somebody inboxed me, I think. Let me see if it's in my inbox. If it's not there, then I don't know where I can find it. Oh, man. Like I said, I didn't think to save it because I didn't think it was legitimate. Huh. Interesting. Oh, by the way, and Omid Scobie, let me take a look at your comments really fast. Let me see, Baron. I just listened to it again, and it's a fake story about that. I thought it was because it. Yes, exactly, Karen M. That's what I said when I saw the outfit, and I'm seeing Wendy in the purple chair. I'm like, that's not real. That's why I just. Well, thank you for saying that because I was just looking for it, and I brushed right past it because I just didn't think it was a legitimate thing. So thank you. You were very helpful. I appreciate that. But yeah, that the word she said was perfect, but it just wasn't the real thing. Okay, so Omid Scobie says, with many of life's major milestones checked off the list, the U.S. news coverage about the Cambridges has waned. But with an American visit scheduled this December, Kensington Palace now have grand plans to revive it. Well, if it goes anything like their trip to the Caribbean, if it goes anything like their trip to the Caribbean, I wouldn't bet the farm on it. If I was them, I wouldn't give it too much consideration because the Caribbean was an absolute disaster. So, all of that being considered, I wouldn't put too many eggs in that Boston basket because I promise you, all it takes is just one reporter to ask that rogue question, and then the hemorrhaging is going to start, and there will be no recovery from that. So, um, And I wonder if as a content creator, I wonder if it's possible for me to get a press pass. Huh? Wouldn't it be cool if I could be in the back of the room and be like, hey, was that you that said something about Archie's skin color? Huh? Huh? Martin Luther Cambridge, did you ask about his skin color? Are you going to give us another one of those I had a scheme speeches? Huh? Inquiring minds want to know. Was that you? So yeah, that would be interesting. Um, let me see. Kate asked. Oh, well, let me see. Okay, this ain't my video. I wanted to see my video. But okay, let me see here.
Do you have any wishes for your new niece, Lilibet?
Oh, I wish her all the very best. I can't wait to meet her.
Kate Middleton is.
Yeah, did you hear that? Oh, I wish her all the best. I can't wait to meet her. Yeah, right, girl. You can't wait to meet her. Oh man. Oh, that was June 11th, 20. Yeah. So that would have been like what? About a week after Lilibeth were born. All right. Okay, now it's coming together. Oh man. I wish I could find that one. I have over 600 videos. That's the problem. Royal Sussex has like over 600 videos. And so to try to find just that one video is kind of difficult in the vast archive of videos at Royal Sussex. Hmm. I don't have a sense of wait a minute. I don't have an overblown sense of self-importance. I mean, it is 500 videos. No, 600 videos. Oh well. Oh guys, I tried. I don't see it. Man, that would have been fun. So let me stop talking about it then. All right. So let me look at some more comments and then we'll move on. Oh, wait, that looks delicious. Yes, April, May. Oh, that's for April, May. Sorry about that. All right. Which one? I say so much in one day. I don't know which one. I say so much in one day. It's hard for me to keep up. Oh man. Although there's one more means that I can try. Well, first of all, let me see. Okay, I asked for more subscribers, and guess how many people have subscribed since I put out my appeal? Are you guys ready? 2. Thank you, the 2 individuals who subscribed when I begged for new subscribers. Thank you, both of you. I just I just went to take a look at it. I'm like, let me see what my appeal is these days. And I checked. I got 2 new subscribers. Oh man, thank you. Thank you. Let me see here. It's okay. I'll take what I can get. Uh is that me? Nope. All right. Does it really matter which senior royal made the comment? They were all silent during the attacks against Meghan, so why try to single out one person? It matters if they're traveling to the US, and I wouldn't mind seeing them embarrassed because of the way that they have been so negative and nasty and probably ran the Sussexes out of the country. Yeah, that's why I want them to ask. Not that I think it matters exactly which one, because it seems to have been a collective case of, um, I guess, bashing the Sussexes. But yeah, I just want them to ask him the question. That's all. Nothing else. And yes, if that's being petty, that's the whole point of it. But yeah, I want to see the bully called out. That's why it's important. I want to see that bully called out. Call out the bully, and do it while he's trying to build up a following in the U.S. Yes, that's important. I'm going to have to go with yes on that one. That is important. Call him out. Call him out and do it while he's trying to steal the thunder away from the Sussexes. That's the only reason why they're coming here, is because the other attempts from across the pond was a failure. And because they have failed epically and only brought attention to their own shortcomings, yeah, please do ask him when they get here. I would love to see that. I would do it myself if I had the opportunity. But yeah, call him out. I think a bully deserves to be called out. And I would like to see him try to navigate his way through that. Now, the last time that he got his feelings hurt, he left the stadium in tears. Now, I'm not saying I want to see anything like that, but I see him as a bully. I see the both of them as bullies. They had the upper hand in the situation, and rather than embrace the Duchess of Sussex upon arrival to the UK and join in the family, they decided to go to the darkness. So yeah, call him out. Ask him the question. Whether or not he's responsible for it doesn't matter to me. Ask him anyway. Thank you for your comment. But yes, call him out. Ask him the question. The same way they asked the Duchess of Cambridge, did you see your niece? And she stammered her way through it. Ask him about the baby's skin color. Please, please do it. Okay, and then this about Boston. I want them to ask about Archie, and I want them to bring up the fact that they are the ultimate hypocrites, going on and on about the environment, even giving out an environmental award when they are 2 of the biggest perpetrators in Europe. Not just in the UK, but 2 of the biggest perpetrators in Europe. Now, armed services, okay, they need to do that. Commercial airlines, well, that's how we get from here to there. Instead of getting on the ship for months, as they would have done 300 years ago, we get on the plane for 3 hours. Good. But for him to go on and on about the environment, and he's one of the biggest perpetrators. They take a helicopter like some people take a Uber. Private jets, and the big jet at the bottom, that is the what is it? The Royal Air Force VIP plane. That is the Air Force One of Britain. So when he gets there, they could fly commercial. They could fly commercial. The Queen has flown commercial on many occasions. I remember they said that they would take out some of the seats in the first class so that the Queen and her staff and everything. Okay, fine. But the back of the plane, sometimes there were passengers back there, right? So do the same thing. The Pope flies. The Pope doesn't have a plane, but he doesn't have a private jet, but he flies like everybody else. But this is a British Air Force executive jet. Why do they need that? They could fly commercial to Boston. There's flights every day. So yeah, ask about the baby's skin color, and please ask about the impact of the Cambridges on the environment. As a matter of fact, I would say ask him about the entire royal family, about their impact on the environment. Please do. So yeah, those are the two questions that I hope they'll ask. Otherwise, as you can see, the Sussexes said very clearly that someone in the family, not the Queen and not Philip, asked about Archie's skin color and how would that look. Now, see, right now, William is waiting in line for his turn. Once he gets to be the king of all England, Scotland, Wales, Ireland, the Commonwealth, and such, once he's in that position, could you imagine how much more trouble he's going to be? So I say, call him out now before he's before he's too powerful to talk to. Yep, that's just my point of view. Okay, anybody else? Let me see. Oh, okay, so here's some good news. Let's try to end on a very positive note. Maybe not in your neighborhood, but gasoline prices are going down. Uncle Joe said help is on the way. $3.66. Okay, 9 over 10. $3.67. It's coming. It's coming. So whatever you paid for gas today, it'll probably be cheaper by the end of the week. Okay? It is coming. Help is on the way, says Uncle Joe. So even though the Daily Mail tries to trash the United States day after day, they tried to trash Joe Biden and Biden's economy and stuff and all that. I tell you what, right now, there's a bunch of trucks that are sitting right there at Dover and Calais. There's a bunch of people who suddenly have to use their passports again because of the, what happened with Brexit. So they're not focusing on that. They're not talking about the delays and such. They're talking about what's happening over here, which I think is the height of hypocrisy, considering that there's a lot of things that they could talk about, like rail strikes and the strikes that are coming. So that's all I'll say about that. That things are getting better. Gas prices are going down. Now, of course, whenever food prices go up, they don't likely drop. They, what's that? 365? Shut the front door. I got gas for $3.65. It was higher down the street, but I came back for the lower price. Well, Therese, that's why I got a Costco card, was to save money. Which, by the way, Joan Garcia, I know I still, I remember you told me to go to Costco, and I will. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. I do plan to go there very soon. When I fill up again, I'm gonna go inside and treat myself to something nice. Thank you so much for that. Okay. But other than that, I think we're good. It's been 2 hours. What in the world did we talk about for 2 hours? I'm thinking, okay, it's been an hour 15. It's been 2 hours. What did we talk about for 2 hours? Oh, did you say stimulus check? Do you want me to get that photo out again? Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find that photo. What day did I use that? Was that yesterday? I'm going to see if I can find it. Oh my God, that was a lot of fun. Uh, stimulus. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. Stimmy. Let me see. I just used that photo. That was funny. Wish I could find it. Uh, nope, that's not it. You guys know which one I'm talking about too. The stimulus check. Oh man, I don't see it. Well, I tell you what, give me a second. Nope, not that. Since you brought it up, I have to share it now. Since you brought it up, see what you've done? You've given me something to do. And I am going to find it and share my stimulus check photo, which is what I should have done in the first place because this is so much faster. Okay. Nope. There we go. Anything come for me? Oh man, I fixed that mailbox so I can tell if that mailbox be messed with. Okay. All right. All right, so I go back here, then I go here. I wish it was a faster way to do this, but it really is not. Not for the last minute stuff. Okay. And number 2, yes, there we go. So, come on, here it goes. Here it goes. Wait for it. Anything come for me? Natty, silly, natty. Oh man, I love this photo. Didn't we have fun during the pandemic? Yeah, I mean, aside from everything else, but all of the memes that came out during the pandemic, I thought they were hilarious. And at that time, believe me, we needed something to laugh about. um, it was a weird time, and suddenly everybody had the day off from work, or the month, or in some cases, a year. And the memes were coming left and right. And this was like one of my favorite ones. Anything come for me? Oh man. Okay, you guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much. Let me see. I'm looking at some comments here. All right, I am ready. Let me see. Oh, and you've already done it. Thank you so much. All right, thank you so much for today's donations and contributions for Royal Sussex. Elaine Parker, who also has 11-month membership. Church Nelly, who has a 12-month membership. Wow, a whole year. Wow. And Don Robinson Gales, thank you so much for the super chat or super sticker. And Gail Tapscott, thank you. Denise Taylor, thank you. And I know this was a super chat. Nafisa Shabazz, thank you very much. And thank you all for watching Royal Sussex. And so, of course, I will take a last comment and we will ginger avenger ourselves out of here. Baron, it's good that they brought on TM because that's now we know that American and Australian men were working. Yes, yes. You know what? That you're right. That was a receipt. That was a receipt. And yes, a lot of us save those receipts. So yeah, not everything is completely negative with some of those things that come out because we need those receipts and it helps us to make our case. I agree. Thank you so much for your comment. That does help us to make our case. Very much so. Oh, by the way, I spoke to Mo Shannon last night, and she is still processing everything that's going on. Apparently, as I told you, what was supposed to be a day to go home became a homecoming day for her mom. There was some mistakes made during her mother's care, and the outcome was tragic. So she's been in quite a state because of that. So she said she's been thinking about you guys, and she and her family have a whole lot of work going on ahead of them to get these things settled. So when the time is right, she said she will be back, but she said to let you all to know to take care of yourselves and each other and be an advocate for your family members when they are going through medical care because that is very important. And it is important when we have loved ones in the hospital and such. It is so important that they know, and when I say they, I do mean, the hospital staff. It is very important that they know that this person is loved and cherished by their families, that they have people that are at home waiting for them, and it's not to say that accidents won't happen, mistakes won't happen, but we have to humanize ourselves. And as usual, of course, when you're a person of color, that is even more important because from time to time, people seem to think we don't feel the same pain or we don't, hurt or injure as easily or whatever. They think that we have some kind of supernatural powers. But as we have found out from the incident with the royal family, referring to our Duchess as tungsten, as though she's some kind of other, they othered her. And so we found out that even in the highest levels of government or the aristocracy, there's so much ignorance and hubris about um, what makes people different when they should really focus on what makes us alike. And we're all human, and we need to be cared for, and we need to care for our families. And again, try to advocate for your family because if you don't, the results may change or whatever. So, fortunately, Mo's mom had people who cared about her and people who were there for her, and so again, it's just very important. But not everybody has that. So if you can be that person, try to be that person, especially where your family is concerned. But yeah, but she said she misses everyone and that she's processing everything and that when the time is right, she'll be back. But um, they have already had the funeral and everything. So now it's just a matter of straightening out other stuff and then she'll be back. So it's going to be a process. Yeah, I will. And she said, thank you so much for the comments on the community page. She said she read as many as possible and answered as many as she could, just to let you guys know that she was able to see the words that you left for her. So that was very kind. Thank you so much for that. And yeah, I think that was it. Let's give our usual love to our faves, our queen of everything, Queen Doria. and our Queen of Hearts, Princess Diana. Again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for trusting me to do this work. I really appreciate that more than anything else. Thank you for the 2 new subscribers. Both of you. Oh man. Thank you. You are 2 of the luckiest people in the world, I think. As he says with an air of sarcasm and disdain. Oh man. But I'm trying to keep a lid on it, please. I'm doing the best I can. I just thought there was going to be this rush of people. Oh my goodness. I better make sure. Nope. Just 2 of you. Oh, wait. How many did I say earlier? I think it's better than that. I think we're doing better than that. All right, guys. All right. I stand corrected. Wait, I think I lost one, didn't I just now? I think I just lost a couple of people. All right, fine. I won't mention it again. Fine. Oh man, boy, people know how to play with your head, don't they? I know. You know what? Just for that, mascara, just for that, I am going to make another food truck video. I know what to do. I told you Scorpios always get even. I think I'm going to make another food truck video. I'll teach them. You got to show people how you want to be treated. So I'm going to make another food truck video. In the meantime, thank you all for watching Royal Sussex. And derangers, go into the world with peace. Leave the Sussexes alone. They ain't doing nothing to y'all. Go in and love your faves like we love ours, right? And then you'll feel better about yourselves. Stop worrying about what we think and do and say, and go and celebrate them, and you'll feel better. I promise you'll feel better. You'll feel better. Your acne will clear up. Your gas prices will go down. All that stuff is going to happen for you, but just leave our faves alone. All right. So the last word of the day is, oh, by the way, the Duchess of Success is coming on. I just saw that. Go and check your notifications so that I won't give you the wrong time. And hopefully Petal's voice is better, because I don't think Petal was on yesterday. Did you like the food truck? I thought it was pretty good. I don't know if it had one of those like fantastic endings or anything like that, but I thought it was at least interesting. Okay. Oh, there's no join button on the phone? Oh, okay. All right. Well, I mean, it's okay. I mean, not a big deal. In time, people can do that. All right. Thank you so much for that, Connie Balmer. Okay, yeah, it's been over 2 hours. I'm gonna go. Yeah, we'll do the Rottweiler next time. But yeah, I'm not gonna come back after. I'm gonna go and we'll play some of your favorite videos next time. I promise. Okay. Let me take that away. And cue Ginger Avenger. Gosh, I think it's gonna rain today. It's so hot in here. I think the humidity is like rising. There you go.
That is a conspicuous person designed to stick out. That is a conspicuous person designed to stick out.
Why is there still 826 people in here? Are y'all listening to me eat that Pringle? Boy, I tell you, a can of Pringles go fast, don't they? Yeah, that's why I don't usually buy the Pringles because they go so fast. Gosh, they go fast. And especially when I get a little careless and instead of eating one at a time, I stack like four of them and just stick them in my mouth. I love Pringles. They are so good. Um, it just bothers me. I cannot find that video. I guess I don't know. That's not it either. Well, I'm going to have to hunt for it because I need to have it by October so that when they get here, I'll be ready to, use it. Oh, you just knew it, huh? Well, that's because that video is bothering me. Otherwise, I was out of here. But I can't understand why I cannot find that video. Man, that's going to bother me. Uh-oh, the lights just blinked. Oh, well. Okay, you guys, I tried. I still can't find it. All right. Oh, that's very nice of you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Anything come for me? All right. All right. Well, I did take a nap yesterday. Oh my goodness. I got up early and had to run some errands, and then I did take a nap yesterday. And then, of course, when I take a nap, you know what happens? I was up all night, which means the next day I got to take a nap because I had been up all night. It's a vicious circle. All right, you guys. Yeah, I'm done. I'm just looking at a few things. I'm looking at a few things. Oh, well, I guess that's it. I can't find it, but I tried. Oh, you like Pringles too? Yeah, I love Pringles. In the UK, well, actually in Europe, they don't have the barbecue. They have the paprika flavor. And I think the paprika is the barbecue. So good too. When I go to other countries, I love to try the McDonald's to see what's different. I love to try the Starbucks, see what's different. And of course, the snack food, just see what's different. That's why I always have that kind of wonky stomach when I travel. All right. Okay, we'll Trench Town. Where's my harmonica? I can't believe you guys still like that, but okay. Okay. Let me get into character here. I wonder if they're watching this at Kensington Palace right now. You ever wonder that? Are they watching this at Kensington Palace and just like betting how soon is it going to be before they do Trenchtown? I bet you they're watching us at Kensington Palace right now. Did he do Trenchtown yet? Wait a minute. How come I can't find that? I'm having a weird time finding stuff today. Okay, here we go. Well, isn't that the weirdest thing? I don't see that either. I guess it wasn't meant to be, but that's okay. I can find it someplace else. Now that one I know I can find. Hey, Prince, Prince, Prince. Trenchtown Man was singing his song. Oh wait, I'm not ready yet. Let me try that again. Okay. Trenchtown Man was singing his song.
That's Prince. Prince. Okay. Prince.
Saying that song. Oh, never mind. Let me do it again. Trenchtown Man was singing his song.
That's Prince. Prince. Okay. Prince. Prince. Trenchtown wants $245 billion. That's what Trenchtown wants. $345 billion. Yes. Thank you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what Trenchtown wants. Yes. What do you mean?
So, just to announce today, along with the birthday celebration fundraiser, we're also going to have a fundraiser after the Sussex's birthday Santa Ballet fundraiser. We're going to have another fundraiser so that we can send Trenchtown Man to Boston. So first I will ask about Archie's skin color, and then that's when we are going to cue Trenchtown Man so he can say, hey, Prince, Prince. Oh, man. Let me see. Sounds Soul Train. Oh, you're talking about Don Cornelius. He sounds a little bit like Don Cornelius. Love, peace, and soul. I'm Don Cornelius. Yeah, he does kind of have that Don Cornelius sound. Love the ketchup chips, huh? Okay. All right. What is it? Sharon Jones, thank you so much. Oh, you got $20 on Trenchtown Man? I figure I could do at least as much. Let me see. Oh no, Tony Dow from Leave It to Beaver. One of the actors from Leave It to Beaver just passed away. Just saw that pop up. Yeah, we got to get them there. We got to get them there. Somebody's got to call them out. Somebody's got to call them out. Yeah. Okay, you guys, we're good. Thriving with the Sussexes. Let me see. It would be funny if a big dude with a strong Boston accent asked Willie that question in Trenchtown Man behalf. Well, yeah, and don't forget they had the Boston Tea Party there. So don't forget isn't that where the American Revolutionary War started? Was the Boston Tea Party or something like that? So that's the right place. But I tell you, I went to Boston and Philly like back to back because I had never been to either. Philadelphia, I think, is a way more attractive city. I do. I think Philadelphia is way more attractive. Um, just I'm very much into architecture and city planning and stuff, and Boston is just not that attractive. I think a lot of what made Boston great was torn down a long time ago, and so they're only just now trying to get back to a little more of an urban plan. But Philadelphia I thought was absolutely beautiful. Let me see here. Lights blinking. Don't forget to. Oh yeah, yeah. When the street lights come on, then I know I got to get home. All right, you guys. It's been fun, and we'll do it again. All right. Good night, y'all. Love you.